What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Business Breakthrough. Today, I sit down with the Deiner. He is a painting contractor in Southern Florida and on the verge of giving up. And there's one thing that just I cannot sit through is allowing someone to give up. So I try to get some fire in him. I think he got a lot out of it. It was just one of those things where, the only failure that you can ever have in business is when you actually just give up. So this was a good one. If you've ever thought about giving up, utilize this one to spark you up a little bit because I came with it and I think he got a lot out of it. I think he's going to turn the corner on it. Thanks, guys, for listening. And it starts right now. Contractors all over the world are wanting more time, more freedom, more impact. The way we do this is through implementing systems, processes, standards. Welcome to the Contractor Secrets Podcast. Here we hit business strategy, coaching, mindset, motivation, the tools you need for success. So strap in, listen up, and get ready to grow on the Contractor Secrets Podcast. Where are you located?
In Miami, Florida.
Okay, cool. What's going on, everyone? I'm here with Deiner out of Miami, Florida. This is a business breakthrough, man. So I'm here to kind of help you. You just share with me what's going on in your business, man. So what type of business do you own or want to own? And so give me a little synopsis of what's going on.
So I recently started my painting business a couple months ago, and I got motivated by listening to your podcast. Like
Thank you.
before that, yeah.
I appreciate
So
it.
that kind of pushed me to open my LLC and then get my tax ID, and then eventually start running with Home Advisor.
Okay.
But I've been falling in the trap where I hear it every day on your podcast where you want to drop the brush and you don't want us to be working and stuff. But I fell in that trap since day one, and I'm still like in the same cycle.
Hard to get out, man.
And I'm trying
That's why
to
I
get
talk about
out,
it.
and now it's like I'm injured because I can't even work now
Really?
because of my leg. Yes.
So had you have listened and you would have gotten to the point where you were needed, you would be able to still make money. So that's cool,
Yes,
man.
man.
But this is a wake-up call. What's wrong with your leg? Is it long-term or is it something that'll heal up?
Um, hopefully it heals up quick because it's just an ankle. I was playing soccer, but hopefully it goes away quick because I gotta get moving. Yeah.
Yeah, your income is affected, and I think that's a wake-up call,
Yes. Yes.
because you don't want to be at the mercy of anything like that where you can't pay your bills. So let's talk about it briefly about, do you have any employees working for you or is it just you by yourself?
It's just me by myself.
That's step number one, man, is you need to get some
Yeah.
help. You got to rally up some people around you, man. And I think
Yeah.
you got to make it sweet, tell me a little bit about, have you ever hired anyone before? Do you know what that process looks like? I mean, have you ever brought someone into your world?
I've used help like a day or 2 days a week, maybe when somebody that I know is free, but that's not where I want to. I
Let
don't
me
want to
ask
keep
you a
doing
question,
it.
real honest, because you're coming on here, man. I want to give you some tools you can take away, bro.
Yeah.
And I want you to be successful. You listen to my podcast. I don't want
Yes.
to be gentle. I want to be honest and sincere in a sense that
Of course.
motivates you a little bit. Why the heck would I work for you? And what do I have to gain if
Yeah.
I work for your company? Please tell me.
Yeah. Um. Honestly, I can get people on board with me because I have a few contacts, but my fear is it's not having work. You
So
know?
that wasn't my question. My
Yeah.
question was, what do I have to gain as a
Again.
person if I become your employee?
Uh, I don't know.
That's the problem. Because
Yes.
I'm telling you this right now, business requires you to be different. You have to be enthusiastic. You've got to be excited. You've got to be confident. If you're not any of those things, your customers won't be enthusiastic, excited, and confident. And the people that you're wanting to steal away from other painting contractors and other businesses that are good help, they're not going to be excited, enthusiastic, and confident.
Yeah.
I could see, you know, and maybe you're down right now because your leg, or maybe you're down right now because things aren't going as planned. But I'm telling you, it's a mindset shift of you're either going to figure it out or you're going to figure it out. I don't know. Do you have a day job?
No, I quit my day job. I quit my day job. The beginning of this year.
So let me
Yeah.
ask you this. Do you feel like at this point your business is failing?
Honestly, I do. I
Okay.
do. Yeah.
And do you feel like it could succeed? Do you want it to succeed in a sense? Like what is your goal? Like, do you have an idea of what you want to accomplish with this? Do you want to leave a legacy for your family? Is there anything greater keeping you around doing this than just the money that you're going to make?
What was the question again?
My question is this: why are you doing this? What do you want out of
Yeah.
this if your business is successful?
I
Can
just
what is it? What is it you want?
I want I just want stability. You know,
Stability. Why do you want
I wanna have
stability? Did you grow up with money?
no.
No, neither did
No.
I.
Yeah.
Do you have a family? You got kids?
No, I don't have kids. It's
Not
just
yet,
me and
right?
my girlfriend.
Just
Yeah.
you and your girlfriend. Okay,
Yeah.
how old are you?
24.
24. You're a little younger than me. Now's the time to build a legacy. Now's the time. Okay. Do you like
Yeah.
your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Think she's gonna be the one?
Yep.
Okay. So let me tell you a little story. Okay. I grew up having to go to churches to get food. Okay. I mean, straight up, bro. I mean, and I didn't want to live that life. And although yes, it's hard, and although yes, business kind of isn't fair sometimes, I'm never going back to that. So at the end of the day, I got to trick my mind every single day to be
Yeah.
powerful in a sense that I'm going to be confident, enthusiastic, and energetic. Because the alternative is I go back to that lifestyle where I either work for someone else, which that
Yeah.
I can't do, or I have, or I'm at the mercy of
Yeah.
other people. When you decided to own a business, bro, it was more than just doing work. It was you took on the responsibility to find work, to
Yeah.
do the work, to handle business operations, to learn marketing, to learn sales, to learn administration, to
Yeah.
learn hiring, to learn management, to learn costs. Bro, this was a major move that you made in your life. And here's the deal, bro. You fail at this now. And by fail, the only fail that's in my dictionary is if you quit. It's going to be really hard to go back into the real world and get a job. Yes?
Yeah.
How hard is that going to be, bro?
It's gonna be really hard, and honestly, the only reason why I've been able to work for the past few months on my own is because of like I've been bidding these projects like so low that it just like gives me enough to pay my bills and then just do it again like the following week or stuff like that. So I don't really know like what to do at this point because like I don't want to hire people and then not have enough money to
See,
pay
you don't
them
understand
or
though. The thing is
yeah,
that your big fear is that you're not going to have work for people. Well, can I
yeah,
ask you a question?
yes,
Okay. Do you know how to sell a job?
no,
Yes, you do. You've done work before.
yeah, I've done it,
You
but
sold
I
it. I don't
just
care how low you sold it for, but do you know what
okay,
happens when you go to an estimate, you give them a price and they say yes? You've done that before, right?
yes,
Okay. So let me ask you a question. If you hired somebody and instead of you going to do the job, they went and did the job, can you tell me why that would be a bad thing? Because clearly you know how to keep yourself busy. So that definitely means that you can keep one person busy if you do not do the work. You know why you're not doing that? Because you wouldn't be making any money.
yeah,
But why do you need to make money right now? Because right now you're not making any money. So the mindset needs to be when I hire somebody, I'm going to be forced to find opportunities, forced to raise my price, and forced to get my stuff together. You can't have one without the other. So, in other words, you're fearing not having work so you don't hire,
Yeah.
you'll never do it. It's actually better to hire without the work. Being honest with you, it's going to force you to find the work. Then
Yeah.
I think it's a blessing, man, that you hurt your leg. You know why?
More time home.
You're forced
Yeah.
to stay out of the job.
Yeah.
You can use crutches, right?
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
you drive?
Yeah, I could drive.
So you can get to an estimate, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can go and look at the job to make sure it's done correct, right?
Yeah.
It's a blessing, bro. Let me tell you another story. When I was painting with my guys, I actually found that I'm like allergic to latex paint. So when I was painting, I kept sneezing. I mean, I'm talking, bro, sneeze attacks, 10, 12 at a time, just like
Yeah.
snot pouring down my nose, dude. And at that moment, I'm like, I can't be around paint. And it forced me to get out of the painting.
Yeah.
Look at it as a blessing in disguise, man. Everything that happens in your life is an opportunity to either be down on yourself or to look at it and utilize it as a blessing, man. Everything. I'm just saying
Okay.
this. If you were to hire somebody today, do you know what you need to do that?
No.
No. We need to figure that out right now. Because if you can't hire people, you won't succeed in business, man. You won't succeed. There's no way. You got to know. Let me ask you this. Do you have any friends right now that you could bring on a job if you found one?
Yeah, I do.
How many friends? You do?
I have about 3 or 4 that I can
3 or 4
trust.
friends. Okay. Do you have any home advisor or Angie leads that have come in the last 2 weeks?
In the last week, no, I've had it turned off.
Why did you turn it off?
Just because I paid the last cycle.
You're in the red zone, brother.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Business.
really deep. Yeah. I
Listen, man,
really
you don't
deep.
cut off, the hand that feeds you right now, bro. That's the
Yeah.
worst thing you could do is cut off your marketing when you think that money's tight. That's your ticket to more money.
Yeah.
That's your ticket. So right now you cut off your marketing. You're out of the game because your legs hurt. You have no plans to hire right now, bro. You are at risk of just throwing it all away and going back to work. You want to go back to work with somebody else?
I don't, but yeah, you're right. I'm really like there.
But there's a way
Yeah.
out. Do you want to get out of this?
Yes, I
Are you
do.
willing to take steps to do it? Because I mean, look, you know all these things. I'm just telling you, I'm gonna give you some steps, bro. If you want
Yeah.
to get out of it and you want to create a legacy for your family, I grew up broke. I'm not broke anymore, and now I can change the lives of my kids and my wife forever. I don't know if
Yeah.
that's something that you're excited about when you have kids one day, but it's there for you to take if you actually implement these steps. Is that something
Okay.
you're
Yeah.
interested in?
Yes.
All right, cool. So first step, you need to turn Home Advisor back on. Like now, like you need leads. As soon
Okay.
as that lead comes through, you call them within 10 seconds.
Yes.
You introduce yourself. Hi, what's your name of your company?
It's DNC Prime Painting.
Hey, it's Deiner with DNC Prime Painting. Got your request. I have later today available. I'm going to be in your area. Does 4 o'clock work?
Yeah.
That's how you handle that. You don't go, hey, did you request the estimate? No, you say, hey, I could be there at 4:30 today.
Yeah.
All right. You go there and you do what you do. You sell the job. You estimate it. You look at it. You sell the job. I'll give you my sales course. It'll help you sell the job. It'll teach you how I sell. You can have it. But you got to take it. You're laying down. You got to take it.
Yeah.
You got to actually go through it. And I can see if you go through it, I can see the progress. So essentially what I'm saying is this, man. Once you get that job, you call your friend. Hey, I got a job. Can you do it? You just accomplished more by just doing that little bit of what I just taught you to do than you have done this entire time you've owned your business. And you know, the only difference is that I do than you do is that I have people that do what I just told you every day. They're the same people and they're my employees. And I find more people to go to their house and give them pricing and I do their jobs. All I'm doing is what I just told you on an amplified scale. That's it.
Okay. Yeah.
But you got to get it on the most basic level.
Yeah, I have a question. besides Angie's, because that's another thing is like ever since I got that home advisor, I've been like just dependent on that.
Right now, that's all you got. Right now, in terms of lead flow, that's all you need. You only need one job a week, bro. You only need 4 jobs in a month. You could be getting really creative right now. You could be messaging realtors on Instagram in your area, letting them know that you offer your services, couldn't you?
Yes.
You could be messaging anyone at your fingertips while you're laying down right now because you're laying. It's a mindset, man. It's about, you got to understand the alternative here. You started a business. Your family, the lifestyle that you could potentially have if you do this right could change generations. There's nothing more important that you could be doing right now. Nothing than building your business because of what's on the other side. It's not for the weak. You're not weak. You started a business. You quit your job. You said, I'm going to do this, and something happened to you. Or did it happen for you?
I think it did happen for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. I think it's a blessing, but you got to believe it. You got to come with some excitement and confidence, bro. With that tone, you get me on the phone as a potential employee, I'm thinking that this isn't a great opportunity. You need to sell. Yeah. Selling is being different. You need to get into character. Okay. When I get on this podcast, I get into character. You see me out and about, I'm pretty low key, pretty quiet, but if I get on this podcast and I'm coaching somebody, I turn into a different person because I really want you to win.
Yeah.
You found me somehow. I don't know how you found me. God brought you to me. Yeah. But I'm just saying, listen, man, I'm serious. Yeah. I don't just talk to anybody. I just get a link that somebody booked and I jump on here. I don't know you. I've never met you. I hope I'm not offending you. I just want you to know that, bro, you have an opportunity of a lifetime. Take advantage of it. There's nothing you should be doing other than right now. You should be utilizing whatever resources you have. You're in a booming economy right now. Everyone wants something painted. You just need to get in the game.
Yeah. And I have my dad that he's a painter too, and he has his own company, but like he's like on the same boat that I am. Like he's working too for himself, and he's got like 2 people helping him.
I'm more concerned about the fact when that man gets to the point where he can't paint anymore, what happens?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing. There's a wave of painting individuals happening in our world that are getting too old to do the job, and they didn't plan ahead. All they know is how to paint. They don't know how to run a business. I'm trying to help you understand. You need to get over the idea that you're going to not have enough work. That's up to you. If I owned your business, if I stepped in your shoes today, I would find a job today. I guarantee you, I put my life on it. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. It don't matter. I'm that resourceful. It don't matter. I will knock on doors if I have to. I will go to real estate offices if I have to. I will message 100 people today asking if I can paint something for them and show them pictures of my work. I'm giving away a special today. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about your prices being low. Who cares? You need to be working. You need to have people doing work for you. It's a mindset, man. That's all it is. You got to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
No one else is going to believe in you if you don't, especially when you're a business owner. If you come into a house, low tone, very shaky about the process, bro, homeowners are going to eat you alive. If I come into a house, I'm like, hey, how's it going? What's the story? Why am I here today? Oh, I'd like to get the walls painted. Perfect. Let me walk around with you a little bit. Have you chose colors yet? No, I haven't. Great. We have a color consultation we'll set you up with. When do you want the job done? Oh, I'd like it done next week. Perfect. We got a spot open in our schedule. Let me explain to you how our process works. Right off the bat, they know, don't play me. You're going to pay for what you get with me. Now, if you come in like, okay, so what can I help with? And then you let them do all the work. And they go, well, I like this paint. You say, okay, well, I get you a quote on that, and you walk around and it's like, all right, this is how much it'll be.
Yeah.
It's a different experience. They're going to see that as weakness. They're going to see that as the ability to capitalize on you not knowing pricing, how to sell, and it's all perception. You got to step into character, man. And that's how it happens until you actually become that character.
Yeah.
You know? So listen, man. Let me ask you a question. When you open up your Angie app with all the leads, you got the app for Home Advisor?
Yes, I do.
How many leads have you gotten so far from them? Can you open up the app real quick? Can you just give me a rough idea? Just a rough idea.
Hold on, because it logged me out. I mean, I've been running it for like the past 4 months, so I should have like, oh man, I don't know. But I just
you can't even
yeah,
get into the app, man.
yeah, I can't get into it.
That's that right there is a lack. Honestly, that's a lack of care. Straight up. I mean, that's your business, man. You pay for them leads.
Yeah.
You pay for them, right? So wake up call, man. You need to open that up. You need to look at them leads. These are people that wanted work done. And I know some of them didn't even answer the phone. Is that true?
Some of them didn't, but it's I'm not even gonna lie, like I liked it, but I don't wanna only depend on that because
it ain't even about that, bro. I'm not even saying you need to depend on that. I'm telling you right now, that's all you got. Unless you want to go out and knock doors right now. Unless you want to go message people right now. Go ahead. Knock on doors. Can you do that right now?
Slowly, yeah.
Slowly. You won't get many. I'm talking, you need results, man. These people are ready to go. Usually they put in a request. They want painting done. What else are you going to do? Knock on doors and hope that people want painting done? You know how many people you're going to have to knock through to get to someone that wants painting? You got time for that? No, you need to be building your business. I know they're expensive, but guess what? They save you a lot of time.
I just feel like these leads are expensive sometimes. They're like 100 something every time.
Yeah, well, that should motivate you to call them and
motivate
motivate you to stay signed into your app and message them.
I do call them.
That's a lot of money. Yeah, man. I mean, you got to stay on top of it. These are things that if you're going to grow a business, man, you got to be kind of upset about the fact that they're charging you so much, and you got to get your money's worth. You got to call them and get that job. You know what I mean? That's how it works. I mean, worst case scenario, you drive over to the house and knock on their door and say, hey, did you put in a request?
Yeah.
I've done that. $120 lead. I'm going to go to your house. You gave me your address. I'm allowed to knock on the door.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to give you an action step, man. I think it's just, you got to get on them leads, give them a call, sell a job, get your friend to do it, and see what happens, man. I mean, that's the only thing I can ask of you to do. Other than that, man, it's about a belief and a mindset to be greater than what, you might feel like you are right now. But the alternative is you go back to work for somebody. So, I hate to see you at a low point. I hope next time we speak, if ever, you took my advice and it worked out for you.
Yes, absolutely, man.
Do you have any other questions?
As far as Facebook, how do you think that moves a lot?
I mean, it all depends. I mean, it depends on if someone's running it for you. Of course it will. I mean, but really all Facebook is an ability to connect to people. Go into a group, and start messaging people. I mean, bro, everyone needs painting done. There's not like one person that won't need painting done in their life.
Yeah.
So if you can connect to humans that have money, then you can convince them to do good work for them. That's pretty simple.
Yeah.
I think you should go for realtors right now. I think if you go on Instagram, look up hashtags for your city realtor, and look up all the realtors that post. I think that'd be a great place to start. Just say, hey, my name's Deiner. I have a painting company. Do you have anything you'd like me to put an estimate in on? We're up and coming. We're new. Throw some exclamation points in there. Get into character, man. Having a low tone, very low demeanor, that's fine. I'm just saying that you've got to learn that people respond well to enthusiasm, energy, confidence. These are money traits that people respond well to because they can believe in you, that you know what you're doing and you're worth paying more.
Yeah.
That's it. Put on a show, man. Smile. Oh, there you go. You got a nice smile, man. Smile, dude.
Oh
People
man.
appreciate that. you know. So I hope this was helpful, man. Was this helpful?
Yeah. Yeah, it was, man. It was. It really
I'm gonna
was.
spark you up, man. But I
Yeah.
want you to be successful, man. Thanks for listening to my podcast. I had to
Appreciate
come
it.
strong, bro. Get logged into your app and call
Yeah.
anyone that you've paid good money for. Turn Home Advisor back on. Okay, right now. I don't suggest keeping them forever, but right now, what else are you gonna do?
Yeah, I don't have anything else.
You don't have
And like,
anything.
yeah.
At the click of 2 buttons, you can get leads today. I don't know. I think that's the fastest way to get started, bro.
Yeah.
And bro, one more thing. Like you shouldn't go a day without messaging 10 realtors.
Every day.
Every day. Do you know how many realtors that would be in a week? That's 70. You're telling me if you message 70 realtors, you won't find one job?
Yeah.
If you can't find one job on 70 realtors, bro.
Yeah.
But you
I
got to
gotta.
make it sweet. You got to make it sweet. Say, listen, you got to put a nice paragraph together. My name's Deiner. I'm excited. I just started my painting business. I'm looking for contacts. I'm hungry. People respond to that, man. They want to know that you're freaking on it. Realtors, especially, because you're representing their reputation, dude. You drop the ball, or if they don't trust you, or you mistype letters and you don't sound cool and
Yeah.
professional, they're not going to freaking recommend you. So that's what I got, bro. I hope to see you again. Come back in a couple weeks. Let me know what happened.
Got it, man. Thank you. I
All
appreciate
right,
you.
man. Be
Thank you.
blessed. Thank you for your time,
Yeah.
man.
You
See you.
too, man. Thank you. Bye.
Hey, thanks so much for listening to that business breakthrough. Coming up right now is a pro spotlight for Dripjobs. So I invited a Dripjobs user who's absolutely crushing it to join me on a pro spotlight for them to share a little bit about how Dripjobs is helping them in their business. So I think you're going to get a lot out of this one. If you're thinking about Dripjobs, or if you just want to know a little bit more about it, these pro spotlights are really helpful. So this one starts right now. Yo, Mark, what's up, bro?
Hey, what's up, Tanner?
How you doing, my guy?
Good. How are you?
Good. Are you going to join me on the vid?
Oh, do you need it?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
if you could.
Yeah.
Yo. All right, let me do an intro on this and then we're going to hit it. Thank you, bro, for coming.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
What's up, everyone? I'm here with Mark Bradford. Okay, first of all, let me start with this. You were one of the most skeptical people to ever use Dripjobs. What's changed, man? Do you like it? Was it worth it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the biggest thing is like the return on investment is like instant. As soon as you integrate it with the stuff that you already have in place. I linked it with my website, with
Nice.
my request a quote button.
Yeah.
And it's just every phone call that I get for customers requesting an estimate, I just redirect them to the website and Dripjobs
Yeah.
takes over from there.
Love it.
So yeah, it's definitely been a game changer. I'm still learning some of the aspects of it. And I think it's great that there's new and updated features coming in all the time. So I'm definitely excited for the Google Calendar when that comes.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely made a
Good,
huge
man.
difference.
Good.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that was one of the things, is because you and I had spoke before and you weren't sure if, because sometimes it might feel like Dripjobs is too big, right? Because I know that you kind of do your own thing. Are you still, solo?
Well, I do have a couple full-time guys and a part-time guy.
Okay.
So,
Oh, cool. All right.
we're definitely growing. So we want to use, whatever's appropriate as we grow. And I think
Yeah.
that,
Grow into
Drip
it.
Jobs,
Right.
yeah, absolutely. So there's still some features of Dripjobs that I don't utilize yet, but that's just because I need to take the time to really fine tune them and tweak them.
Absolutely.
So I still use every part of it. It's just there's some parts of my old estimating process that work in tandem.
Yep.
So eventually we'll be merging that.
Great.
Like I said, it's just, it's a fine tuning process.
You got, a couple things. You mentioned the booking link, and I just want to make sure you know this. I know you're directing people to go to your website, but we added a button on the bottom menu. It says new request. Have you seen that on the Dripjobs app?
That I don't know that I've seen that. No.
You got to check it out. So if someone calls you, you hit that button and you just punch in their phone number and it sends them the link. So you don't have to say, hey, go to the website. You just hit that button, put in their phone number, and then just like that, they get the link to fill out the form.
Oh, even better. Yeah.
So save a step there. So you've been using it now for, I think, 2 months. We reached out to you because you're killing it. Just curious in terms of you've been sending proposals. Have people been responding to the automated messages?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, getting onto the Dripjobs drips and getting to scheduling has been very quick. Honestly, most of the responses that I've been getting through the automated responses have been like just
after
because
you send the proposal, mostly
after I send the proposal, right. And so I've gotten maybe 1 or 2 where they were kind of on the fence, and the automated email helped sway them over to the side.
Yeah.
So, but for the most part, it's, a lot of them have been just, I go out, do the estimate, and they want to get on the schedule within the next couple of days. So
huge, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
So overall, would you say, I mean, it's pretty easy, software can be pretty crazy. I mean, one of our focuses as a company is to try to make it as simple as possible for you to get in, do what you need to do, and get out. Do you feel as though it's pretty easy to navigate and use?
I think once you spend a good day and a half with it, it's, you can jump right in as long as you're, somewhat computer savvy. Absolutely. Yeah.
Love it,
so
man.
it's getting more user friendly, I feel like.
Yeah. Did you notice we started putting the lead sources there on the deal cards?
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, it's just being able to see where people come from, right?
Yeah, and the customers have been using it too. It's great.
Yeah, well, we force them to on that form.
I wondered because it just started all of a sudden. I'm like, oh, word of mouth, cool.
Yeah, word of mouth. Okay. And you know what? Generally, people are really honest on there, which is cool. It's not like, they just pick whichever one. Because I'll kind of follow up. So I'm like, how'd you hear about it? Just to see if they lied. It's like, all right, that matches with what you put. It's like, I got data that I need to look at, lady. So make sure you're correct here.
Right.
No, that's awesome, man. So just last thing, man, I always like to end with this on one of these is you were on the fence more than, like I said, anyone. I think you tried it and then you didn't use it. And then I think Mike gave you a kick in the butt. And I was like, dude, give it a try. We sat down. If you could talk to somebody that's on the fence, maybe just doesn't have a good system or has their own system and they're thinking about Dripjobs, what's one thing you would say to them, to sway them?
I would say, I mean, you're not locked in, and it, like I said before, the return on investment's immediate. If you can present yourself well to the customer, Dripjobs will do the rest. Boom. That's it. Keep it simple. Mm-hmm.
Keep it simple. Mark, you're the man. Continued success for you, my friend. I see that you're growing, and I think it's only up from here. I appreciate your time, man. This was 100% voluntary on your part, bro, and it means a lot. You took time out of your day to do it. So thanks, man.
Thanks a lot, Tanner.